Colors can do more than decorate, they can transform you. The right shade can brighten your skin, lift your mood, and make you shine in a way that everyone notices. And the best part? You don't need a closet full of new clothes, just the right colors. Today, I'll share 8 shades that help women over 60 look radiant, youthful, and unforgettable. Soft turquoise. Turquoise isn't loud. It's soft, clear, and almost magical on mature skin. You know, as we get older, the natural warmth in our complexion fades a little. Totally normal, but soft turquoise, it brings that warmth back gently without overpowering. Unlike deep jewel tones that can feel heavy or pastels that wash you out, this shade lands right in the middle, soft yet striking. Picture this, a simple silk blouse in turquoise, or maybe just a scarf draped near your face. Instantly, your skin looks fresher, your eyes brighter, your whole expression lighter. And here's the thing, turquoise isn't just a pretty color. Psychologists say it signals calm, clarity, quiet confidence. It's like saying, I'm still here and I'm at ease with myself. So maybe start small. A necklace, a wrap, even earrings in this shade. Try it once and notice how people, and even the mirror, respond. Dusty Rose, Rosewood. Dusty Rose and its richer cousin, Rosewood, is one of those shades that just quietly works. Beige can make skin look flat. Baby pink often feels too young, but Dusty Rose, it strikes the perfect balance. It adds a gentle flush, almost like your skin is glowing from within. And because the tone is soft and muted, it never overpowers you, it simply blends with your natural coloring. What makes it so versatile is how well it pairs. Rosewood looks beautiful with navy or charcoal, while Dusty Rose softens next to ivory or gray. These aren't colors that shout for attention. They're colors that make you feel effortless and refined. There's even psychology behind it. Rose tones are linked to tenderness and grace. Rosewood suggests warmth, reliability, and quiet confidence. Exactly the qualities that feel most authentic as we grow older. And the best part? You don't need bold makeup to carry it. A rosy blush, a mauve lipstick, that's all it takes. The color itself does the rest. So when you want to look radiant without trying too hard, reach for Dusty Rose or Rosewood. It's timeless, it's elegant, and it flatters more with every year. Burgundy, Deep Red. Burgundy, Cranberry, Deep Wine Reds, these shades carry a quiet power. Unlike bright scarlet or cherry reds that can feel a little harsh, Burgundy brings depth and richness. It warms pale skin, adds dimension to olive tones, and flatters deeper complexions without ever competing with your features. Black has long been a favorite for elegance, but it can cast shadows and harden the face as we age. Burgundy does the opposite. It softens, it enriches, it lifts. It's the kind of color that says, I've lived, I've learned, and I'm not fading into the background. What I love about this shade is how versatile it is. A burgundy cardigan or turtleneck adds warmth on a casual day. A structured blazer in this tone makes any outfit instantly more polished. And when you dress it up, say, a silk wrap dress or velvet evening piece, it becomes unforgettable. Color psychology ties deep reds to passion, wisdom, and assurance. It's not the red of youthful rebellion. It's the red of experience, of knowing who you are. Pair it with charcoal, ivory, or navy for timeless sophistication. Add gold jewelry or a berry-toned lip, and it all comes together with ease. Burgundy doesn't need to be loud, it speaks with presence. And when you wear it, people notice not just the outfit, but the woman in it. Mustard Golden Honey. Mustard yellow, sometimes called golden honey, is a shade that radiates warmth and vitality. Unlike pale yellows that can wash you out, this deeper golden tone reflects light back onto the skin. It softens lines, minimizes shadows, and adds a glow that feels sunlit and alive. It works especially well for women with golden or neutral undertones, and it's stunning against gray or salt and pepper hair. Instead of feeling timid or too playful, mustard has an earthy richness. It whispers confidence, creativity, and joy without ever being overwhelming. The best part is how wearable it really is. Start small with a handbag, scarf, or a pair of earrings, just enough to bring warmth near your face. Or go bigger with a blouse, a cardigan, even a wrap dress. Pair it with ivory, chocolate brown, or olive green for a palette that feels grounded but still radiant. Makeup can echo the same tones, a coral or terracotta lipstick, a soft bronze blush, and suddenly your whole look feels lifted. You don't need a vacation in the sun to look refreshed. This color creates the effect for you. Mustard yellow doesn't shout, it glows. It's not about trying to look younger. It's about looking fully alive, vibrant, confident, and warm in the most natural way. Ivory Soft Cream. Ivory and soft cream are often overlooked, yet they're some of the most flattering shades for mature women. Bright white can feel too stark. It deepens shadows, emphasizes lines, and sometimes leaves the skin looking washed out. But ivory, it softens, it warms, it reflects just enough light to make your complexion look rested and radiant. These tones carry a quiet elegance. They don't scream for attention, they whisper confidence, ease, and refinement. And unlike trend-driven shades, cream and ivory never go out of style. They're also incredibly versatile. Think of linen trousers in cream for summer or a soft cashmere sweater in ivory for fall. Pair them with blush tones, navy, moss green, or even mustard yellow. The result is always effortless, always elevated. Texture matters here. Lace, silk, or knits keep these light shades from looking flat. They add depth without breaking the calm. And because ivory works with almost every color, it becomes a perfect base for building a timeless wardrobe. When you wear ivory, you don't have to overcomplicate your look. A touch of warm blush, a nude or berry lip, that's all it takes. The color itself brightens you, letting your presence shine through. Periwinkle Soft Blue. Periwinkle, that soft mix of blue and lavender, has a rare gift. It's light enough to brighten your features, but rich enough to bring life back to your face. Unlike colors that can feel too heavy or too pale, periwinkle finds balance. For women with silver, white, or ash gray hair, this shade is especially flattering. It echoes the coolness of your hair without draining your complexion. It also softens redness in the skin and makes the whites of your eyes appear brighter. Psychologically, periwinkle communicates calm, trust, and quiet confidence. It's not flashy. It doesn't need to be. It simply says, I'm comfortable with who I am. Styling it is effortless. A cardigan in soft blue with ivory pants creates everyday elegance. A silky wrap dress in periwinkle with silver jewelry feels refined and feminine without trying too hard. Even something as simple as a blouse in this tone can lift your entire look. Makeup can stay light, a rose blush, a mauve lip, maybe a touch of lavender eyeshadow. Keep it fresh and let the color do the work. Periwinkle isn't about standing out loudly. It's about creating presence through softness. It's the shade you can reach for on any day and know you'll feel polished, graceful, and at ease. Sage, moss green. Sage and moss green bring something rare to a wardrobe presence without pressure. Muted, earthy, and quietly elegant, these shades create balance instead of competition. They don't overpower mature features. They wrap you in calm and let your natural beauty lead. Sage green works beautifully as a soft base. A sleeveless blouse, a knit sweater, or even a light jacket in this shade feels composed and modern. Moss green, a little deeper and richer, grounds the look in sophistication. Think a linen dress or tailored trousers for fall. These greens suit nearly every undertone from fair to deep. They harmonize with cream, rosewood, mustard, even chocolate brown. Paired with neutrals, they look timeless. Paired with other earth tones, they look intentional. There's also a message behind them. Sage says calm wisdom. Moss says quiet strength. Together, they reflect resilience and grace, the kind of beauty that comes from life lived fully, not from chasing trends. Makeup stays simple. A soft terracotta lip, peaky blush, warm eyeshadow. It creates harmony with the clothing while keeping the attention where it belongs, on your eyes, your smile, your presence. Sage and moss don't shout, "Look at me." They whisper, "I'm grounded, I'm still growing, and I'm at peace with myself." And that's exactly what makes them so powerful. Charcoal gray. Charcoal gray is one of the most underestimated colors in a mature woman's wardrobe. Black has long been considered classic and slimming, but over time it can feel harsh. It deepens shadows, emphasizes lines, and sometimes drains the skin. Charcoal does the opposite. It softens, it flatters. It carries quiet authority without the heaviness of black. This shade is timeless. It communicates intelligence, elegance, and self-assurance. It's the color of a woman who doesn't need to prove anything because her presence speaks for itself. Wear it head to toe for a modern monochrome look, or let it anchor brighter colors like rose, sage, ivory, or periwinkle. A charcoal wool coat, a tailored jacket, or even a silk blouse becomes an instant staple. It's versatile across seasons too: lightweight linen in summer, luxurious knits in winter. Makeup works best when it mirrors the tone. A soft, smoky eye, mauve or berry lips, a touch of highlight to keep the skin luminous against the depth of the gray. The effect is balanced and refined. Charcoal gray doesn't chase attention. It simply commands it. It's the shade of earned elegance, strong, steady, and quietly magnetic. The kind of presence that fills a room without ever raising its voice. These 8 colors aren't about chasing youth. They're about amplifying the beauty and confidence you already have. Try just one this week, maybe a soft turquoise scarf or a burgundy blouse, and see how it changes not only how you look, but how you feel. If this inspired you, give the video a like so more women can discover it too. And don't forget to subscribe to Healthy Aging Grace, where every week we share fresh, uplifting ways to look and feel your best at every age. Because elegance doesn't fade, it evolves. And your most radiant years are still unfolding.